lives to them more than just them entering the room. And you guys getting to know a little bit of who they are, and how important they are to us. Do you want to speak first, or me?
For sure. Hello, everybody. So my name is Joab. Hey, I'm safe, so good. So yeah, I mean, first up for my wedding party is Cameron James. Cam is oh, sorry, Mom. But yeah, Cameron's just my dog. I say that I think with the most amount that I can. Cam has really been there since I got here. I did not really come here very saved. I got here in 2017, and I came here very lost. But Cam has been my friend throughout, even when at really just terrible points in my life when I was just making poor decisions and stuff like that. Cam has been there the entire time. He's been a friend I could call on for anything and everything. He's been a great example of a father, of a husband. It's really been an honor to have Cam as my dude. Cam has been my boxing coach. He's really been there for some of the biggest parts of my life, and so it's a blessing to have you here for this part of my life. So I'm really glad that you're here, man. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Next up, right behind you was Jaren, correct? Or was that Jaren? I mean, yeah, Jaren, my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use terms like that, but I really do mean that with the most sincerity. Jaren you got here a little bit before me, and it's thanks to Jaren's family actually that I'm here. People don't know, but Kayla is really the reason that I'm standing up here today. She invited me to church back in 2017. Yeah, Kayla, and it was because this other friend that I had was trying to talk to Kayla, and she's like, I'm gonna talk about the Lord, and that's it. And so she did, and it worked. And so praise God, we're here today. And then Jaren's just been a good friend. Me and Jaren talk almost every day, especially because we run obviously a business together, a shoe store. More than that, Jaren has helped me to be a dude who has vision, not only for myself, but right now for my family. Jaren always has vision. Jaren will see far ahead, even if he's like, I don't really know how it's gonna work right now, but God is good and we can do it, so we're going far, and that's powerful to have. I'm really blessed and honored to have you as a brother in my life, man. So thank you so much for standing up here today. You know what I'm saying? I think next is a Joab. Where's the Joab? Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, that's my brother. We are not twins. Yeah, I just had to put that out there. Everybody thinks that it's true. I'm actually, I think 13 months older? 14? 14 months? I'm 14, right, Mom? Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, Joab has been the first friend. You know what I'm saying? I know Joab. Me and Joab used to tussle a lot. That was just a part of being brothers. And it was interesting growing up, but I'm very glad I had a Joab there the whole time. I was not always the best role model, and a Joab didn't hold that against me. We grew up in church, and so that being the anchor, and then also just being brothers, I think it's been a huge blessing. Seeing you grow up into who you are today, right? Joab went through a lot of school, a lot of trials, but he's made it. He's out here teaching kids now. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's always been a Joab's heart is education and really helping people push forward, especially younger people. So I'm blessed to see you do what you love to do, and I'm grateful to God for you in my life. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And next, I'm trying to remember the order I had. Really don't. It was Charles. Is that Charles? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there he is. Man, that's my dog, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think me and Charles actually became real friends when we took how long was that car ride? 12-hour car ride when you graduated from college. And I was like kind of friends with you at that point. Like for real, I was like, they were like, can you drive? I was like, I guess. And so we did. And that car barely made it home. That car, he had his foot to the floor. We were going 32 miles an hour. That was crazy. friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that honestly really that really grew like my friendship like with you, like for real. And then just in talking with you right throughout like where you're at now, I think it's been really awesome, honestly, to just be your friend, and then the fact that you were, you know, Cyesha's brother. But I think it's a beautiful part of just like of you being family, or how family really works in general. And the fact that, you know, you got an opportunity when we asked you, I was like, hey, I know you be doing stuff, cheerleader championship of the world, you know what I'm saying? I know you be doing stuff, but would you mind? He's like, no, I'll love to. So again, man, thank you so much for standing up there with us, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, for Tanner, where's Tanner? Where you go? My God, Tanner. Yeah. I've known that so fun fact, when I moved into my house, it came fully furnished with everything, so I changed nothing. So Cyesha's gonna change everything. And there is what, yeah. I feel like Facebook is giving y'all way too in-depth of a look into my house. And I don't like that so many people have something to say. I think I was on the internet talking about my toes. That's not a reason to converse about it in real life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we talking about. Hey, I see your big toe. It is what it is. You know, it's what you catch. But yeah, there's actually one picture in my house, like one frame of like a photo, and it's from a youth trip I took one way back. And I don't talk to any of those people in that picture except for two of them, and one of them is Tanner. I've known Tanner since I was in 5th grade or 6th grade. He's one of the longest friends I've ever had in my life, and I knew him through children's church. So just the fact that I got to meet you, man, knowing you, your family, your entire family's been in my life. Your brother flipped a car with my sister in it. He's over there asking my boy Jordan, you know what I'm saying? I had to include you. I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was just honestly, it's been a blessing to have you in my life. We used to talk about this kind of stuff when we would serve in our youth, like in the teens ministry. We would talk about like, hey, one day we're gonna see each other get married. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? It's truly because even those prayers, like when you're a kid, they really do matter. Like adamantly seeking God, like, nah, I don't want to just do whatever or be whatever. This is what I want to see in my life. This is how I want it to look. I got brothers who agree with me, and that's what we're gonna see. So I thank you for being a brother, man. Thank you so much. Tim. Where's Tim? Tim, my dog. Tim is the longest friend I've had in my entire life. I've known Tim since children's church, but like it's like 3rd grade. Yeah, like for real. Yeah, like for real. I went to Tim's wedding in December, and I mean, you're better than me, dog. I was crying the entire time, like the whole you stood up, and I was like. Took me out, brother. Yeah, man. I'm truly honored and blessed to have you in my life, man. The fact that you were able to make it out, because you live in South Carolina and you came all the way to New Mexico. Tanner came a long way too. You live in New York. I really do appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You guys came a far trip. I really do appreciate y'all. Again, the fact that I've known you for this long, man, and really adamantly, because there was days, man, children's church, teen service, man, we was going through it, man. I do not recommend dating as a teen and youth. It's awful. It's a man. I'm not putting myself on blast. I'm married now. You know what I'm saying? You baby, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm so thankful that we saw all of that, and now we get to see this. I think this is truly a blessing, man. Thank you so much for being out here. I love you, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to my family for being out here. I know you guys came from all over, whether it was Virginia or Congo. I appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. I really love you. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess that's my turn. My bridal party party is 5 people. My first person is Sam Avery, Samantha Grace Avery. Sorry, I had to drop the whole name. Okay. So, Sam and I became friends in November of our freshman year of college. She was hiding from us down the hallway. She wouldn't talk to anybody. I want that to be known now, because whatever she says afterwards is not the truth. Okay, so we've been friends since freshman year of college. We went to a basketball game together, and I was like, this white girl's cool. I like her. And from there, I remember being vividly so upset. I was like, how could she wait until, I'm telling the truth? Okay, how could she wait until December before we go home for 4 weeks to talk to me? It was ridiculous. But from then on, I'm telling you, we grew so close. You were the first person I ever, friendship-wise, outside of maybe Jasmine and other people here locally, where I went over to their house. And that's a big deal for me because I don't really like going to people's houses. So, and just how your family took me in and how your sisters took me in, I thought it was the kindest thing ever because I didn't have a home to go to in Tulsa, being 12 hours for my parents. So I love your friendship. Your friendship has meant the absolute world to me. Anytime I talk about you, I'm like, Mommy, Sammy's on the phone. And they look at you like, hey, Sam DeLanda, how are ya? And we're so country, but we're not country. But my family loves you, I love you, and I'm so glad that you're in my life. This relationship never ends, so keep going. Okay? The next person who was in the line was who? Was it Kaya? Kaya. Where are you at? Hi, Kaya. So I've known you since. Sorry, guys, I have to count the years. I've known her since 2002, March 25th. I really probably didn't have any recollection of your existence, but you were there. And you've been there for me for a long time. We went to school together at CJC. We went to middle school together at Slider. High school together at Mallwood, and then college together. Yeah, been here a minute. So, I know that we're as sisters, we would argue. Our arguments were historical. But we always got over it. I always thought that was really funny. Words are hard, guys. I'm so sorry. But even Joab would attest. We would argue, and it'd be the biggest thing in the world to us. And then 20 minutes later, we'd be like, "You want to go to Wendy's?" So every single time, almost every single argument, we always reconciled with food and other things. But you always came back, even if I was wrong, even if you were wrong. More often than not, I was wrong. At least I'm honest. Thank you. Growth. Amen. So, but yeah, you've been there with me the whole time, even when at college, and I know it sounds really lame to say, but I would call her and be like, "Hey, you busy? You want to go get food?" Because I was in the business of making friends. That was my only friend by choice. So Kai would come out with me and eat with me and sit down with me, and we would just laugh and we would joke together all throughout college. So I think that was the time that we really got close. And I know Mommy says it, and now I say it. You're my best friend. Not by adjacent, just because you're here, but because I truly love you, and you really are my friend for life. I love you so much, Kaya. Thank you. Okay. Who was next in line? I think it was Tiffany. Was it Tiffany? Or was it, no, it was Amina. So I only know you through Joab, but there was one time that you came before we ever started dating, and it was your mom and you, and I was like, wow, she's really pretty. That was my first thought of you. That was my very first thought of you, no lie. And then the second time I ever was in the same vicinity as you was when you came for conference last year. And I remember just being like, wow, Joab has siblings. Not like I didn't know before, but like he has family, and how he was with you, it was insane. Like that was a whole different person that I haven't seen before. Even when a Joab came, I was like, wow, it's like 3 people looking in a mirror. It's crazy. They all look alike, guys. Don't make a mistake. So I am just very grateful to be a part of your family and get to know you more, not just on like the I'll call you and text you sometime relationship, but like I really want to have a relationship with you. And I love you. You've been very helpful throughout this whole process, asking if I needed help, and just being there. And I was very grateful for it. So I love you so much, and I'm glad to be your sister. It was Tiffany. Tiffany is next. That is my sister by choice. I choose you, and I love you. The first time you came, we knew him longer than we knew you, and we didn't talk to him. I'm telling you, we didn't talk to him at all. At all. And then my mom told us, there's a member, his girlfriend's coming, his fiance is coming, and I just want you guys to be welcoming to her. I saw you out the gate. I was like, I like her, she's mine. That's how you made it in. I'm telling you, so serious, no word of a lie. I was like, she's mine. I love her. You taught me how to be a friend. You taught me how to be a friend, and I am so grateful. It changed the way that I relate to even Sam, because I knew you before I knew Sam, and she kind of got the overflow of you teaching me how to be better, basically. You're an amazing big sister. I love you so much. Don't cry, please. But you're an amazing big sister, and I love having you in my life. Even the beginning of our relationship, you guys allowed us into your home, and you guys just loved on us. And even when we had like our first like argument or disagreement, I remember Pierre being like, your relationship is not glass, whatever that meant. But I'm just kidding. It went into my heart deep inside, and I understood it again. But you guys have been family to me when we didn't have family locally, and you'll be my family forever. And I would gladly cook rice for you if you let me. I'm telling you, I live closer now, and I know your garage code, so I'm going inside. I'll make you guys dinner. There'll be sides with the rice. And then Sarah Austin, Sarah Vera. Wow. I love you so much. You have been in my life since CJC, but we never talked to each other because you were in Kaya's class, and I was a year or 2 ahead of you. Was it a year or 2? 2 years ahead of you. Crazy. I was in class with that guy, with Caleb Austin, a class of 3. It's so bad, guys. Enrollment was just something else. It was just us 3 consistently for like 3 years. 4 years? Oh, no. That's why I was scared to go to public school. We only had a class of 3. Sorry. Okay, so Sarah, we became friends when you came to ORU, and I remember your mom, I don't know if you said this to me, or if you didn't say this to me, but I remember thinking, no, she's not going to be without because I'm here. So if she needs a ride, if she needs anything, I'm going to be there for her. Don't cry. Hold it together, honey. But yes, you and I grew closer that first year of college that you were there. You would be in my room, laid up in my bed. With outside clothes, guys. Outside clothes. You knew I loved her. But you would be in my room, and we would just be talking, even if it was without Kaya or without Tanaya. it would just be us, and we would get in the car sometimes, just us. And I think that's when our relationship grew the most. I absolutely love you. You are such a joy to be around, and it was amazing just to see even us talking about music and what we're doing now. Isn't that insane? That's absolutely insane to me. How we talked about music and we talked about growing in our giftings and things of that nature, and seeing, oh no, and seeing things at ORU and seeing worship and stuff like that. We'd be like, wow, we can do that. We're capable. And what we're doing now. Like, God has really, like, even just a little conversation, took the little conversations, he magnified it to where it is now, and I think that's amazing. I've enjoyed worshiping alongside you. Being your friend is just a joy in and of itself, and I absolutely love you. I love not just you, but your whole family. It's an amazing fact that, like, I know you guys my whole entire life, but we never really got close until about maybe, like, 2-3 years ago. Crazy. I love you so much. I love you so much. Don't cry, please. I can't handle it. But now that we did our bridal party, other people who didn't get a letter with my parents, and I was emotional, I promise. You guys have been such a support, not only in my life because you guys are my parentals, but also in Joab's life as his pastor and first lady. And it means a lot that you even just ask us little questions of like, okay, how's your relationship going? How are you doing? Are you happy? You asked us that today, are you happy? And it's awesome to know that you guys care so much, not only just about me as your daughter, but him as your son. And I think it's amazing. And I love you guys so much. Just even the closest thing I could think about was in college, and when I had to go another year of college, and you told me, Dad, whoa, calm down. We're good. Hold it back in. And you told me that I'm not behind, and that you didn't make me feel bad that I had to do another year of schooling, and even how you supported me going into ORU when I told you in the elevator, I'm going to grow here. And you believed me, and you took me on my word, even though I wanted to drop out the second year. I wanted to leave, but it was fine. I made it through. I graduated 2023. So yes, just you supporting me, Mommy, you being there for me when I called you every single waking moment, multiple times throughout the day. I'm very glad that you even answered your phone to tell me, Cyesha, I'm busy. I was like, wow, this is great treatment. Usually, people don't answer. It felt very nice. I felt very loved, even though I found out, I think it was like later on when you were sending me videos from Instagram, that you send those same videos to Kaya and Charles. It hurts my feelings. I thought we had a special relationship. It was a lie. I thought that you were just sitting to me. I was like, we're going in a relationship. Lies. But here we are now, I guess. I'll shout you out, I guess. I love you, Mommy, and I love you, Daddy. And thank you so much for even just helping us throughout the wedding and supporting us. I love you very much. And as for the rest of the guests, I guess, pretty faces, handsome people. Oh, you don't need to say anything? You want to say something?
To my parents?
I was just saying, she dominated them.
Mom and Dad, I really appreciate y'all. If y'all don't know, my parents immigrated from Democratic Republic of Congo. They have gone through a lot to get to this point. We did not have the best circumstances growing up, and you always made sure that we had enough, and you always spoke life into your children. There's not a day that goes by. Sometimes I get tired about it, but sometimes they were like, "You got to succeed. There's no other option." And when I was young, because I was the oldest, I was like, "I'm good. I feel like getting A's is tough. This is third grade, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's tough. Third grade is not good. They adamantly believed in us, and they exemplified that. My dad got a master's. My mom got a master's. They adamantly were like, no, you need to do this because it's possible. This is a land where opportunity is plentiful, and you need to take advantage of it. It will do you better. It will do you better to do so. And they exemplified that. They went out and did exactly what they were telling us, and they showed us that it's possible no matter what circumstances you come from, no matter what it looks like, no matter what people feel like, no matter what they say, it doesn't matter. You can do, and you can go, and you can achieve, and you guys demonstrated that. So I love you guys. I really do appreciate you. I thank you so much for being here. My mom literally flew from another nation to be here. She has a nonprofit that she does in Congo. It's called My Child and Me. She's supposed to be living in their children. And so my mom has been the greatest example of what is possible if you believe in God. It does not matter where you start from. That because we have Christ, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So I thank you, Mom. I thank you, Dad, for giving me the ability to see you in church, be a preacher, and what it looks like for that to be your life. I thank you so much for bringing me to church. I would fall asleep a lot. That is just how it works. If you've ever been to African church, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, be careful. But I thank you so much. You even sent me a video the other day, and I remember just watching it and just really being like, that's my father, and he's an example, and I appreciate you, and I love you. So thank you guys so much. Auntie Beverly, Papa Jess, I appreciate you guys as well. Oh, Papa Jess right there. I forgot. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you for being in my dad's life and the way that you care for him. I really love that. You love him the way that you do. Thank you so much. Papa Jess, I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so we wanted to take time to allow you guys to open up you guys' letter all together. Couples have letters together, and then some people have them. That's silly. Okay. But you guys understand the gist, okay? You guys can open up your letters now and read them. Not out loud, Elder, and to yourself. Lovely.